Well, I did the repairs to the 146. I fixed the spray rail. I fixed the buckled side. I fixed the steering, and that boat is ready to go. Pulled the 907, also known as the 39M, in, and there's nothing really to do other than drain the oil. So I got the oil out with the Skookum 2000. Got the oil out and the oil filter. That was a little bit more of a pain. I had to take the whole bracket out to get that, but all I got to do is throw some oil in and we're ready to go race. I'll give you guys an update later on in the video. We got a big race coming up. Some big people are coming, so stay tuned. Right now, though, Bean and I, she's all dressed up, ready to rock. What do we? Let's go. Yeah, we need some river time. So we loaded up the mini boat. Just built a quick bracket for the GoPro, and you have some GoPro ideas too.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're gonna go GoPro the mini boat on what is that river? The Skookum, right? That runs through Snohomish, on the Snohomish River. So let's go mini boating. Okay, ready?
Where are we going?
Up that thing. Skookum. This was a mini boating trip. And we're sitting there, we're ripping up this little side channel. We're all about boats today. And we look up and here comes a flipping bush plane that's gonna land. So we just beached it. What did he say it was? A 170? Beautiful polished 170. He's about to fire up and take off out of here. So who knew that our little mini boat trip was gonna turn into an aviation? Now I gotta post this on both channels, I guess. But we're gonna watch this guy take off, and how cool is that? Out in the middle of nowhere, and boom, a plane lands by you. Awesome. Climb, baby, climb. Oh, there he goes. Man, he's climbing like a mofo now.
Did you find anything out there? Any good?
It's a dead end. But there's a pond. Yeah.
What are you gonna do
It's
with
a
the
no-go.
pond?
No, we're not gonna go. No, we're not gonna. All right, guys. Well, the Bean and I had an awesome day on the river yesterday. It was nice to just have a little R&R, get outside, enjoy the beautiful Washington summers up here. But we're about to go into our crazy part of summer. We're going to be racing every 2 weeks from here until October. So it's going to get chaotic. If something happens with your boat, you only have that midweek to fix it. So it's going to get crazy. But I wanted to stop and give you a little rundown on our fleet and our fleet plan coming up into this next race. So I'll start out with the simple stuff. The 907, also known as the 39M. I'm going to be solo driving that with Dawn now as my navigator. Kelly's wife, Dawn. She's kind of always been our reserve navigator. So she's going to be in my navigator seat. So that's going to allow Nicole to just focus on driving the 146. So update on this boat. I haven't changed anything. Like I said earlier, I changed the oil, and my biggest thing is impellers. So here is the forward impeller. These things were just too big. Those impellers were made for the twin turbo boat that I had. It had about 12 to 1400 horsepower. Too much pitch. I was only getting 5100 RPMs. I don't want to say it yet, but there's a really solid chance I'm going to have my new set of Peter Coe built forward and rear impellers that should exactly match the dyno sheet of this monster of an engine. So fingers crossed that they clear customs and I get those this week. It's going to be tight. If they don't, the boat is still fast, but it's not going to be top of the class fast. So let's move on to the 146. So Dustin Springer, the driver of the 556 boat, he blew up his LS twin turbo. So I said, hey, Dustin, we want you to still race. Why don't you come tag team the 146 with Nicole? So that is going to be the plan with that boat. Nicole and Tina are going to be the A driver, and then Dustin and Tina are going to be the B drivers for the 146. The rest of the fleet really hasn't changed a whole lot, and I know that people kind of want an intro to the whole rest of the team. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I think the best way to do that is at the track. We'll start introducing everybody on the team as well as the other racers. So I got to get to work. Got to get this boat wrapped up. So some other big announcements. What's coming on? There's some big stuff going on in the sport, or big names coming in the sport. Peter Coe, 8-time world champion from New Zealand, owner of Sprintech, is going to be at the race. He's not racing, but he's going to be there. If you want to meet one of the greatest of all times, come down to the track, go meet him. Brad James, the builder of that beast, is going to be there. Him and his brother Daniel are owner of Pulse Race Boats from Australia. again, one of the best sprint boats out there that money can buy. He's going to be at the track. So Brad and Daniel James from Australia, Peter Coey from New Zealand are both going to be at the race. And if you didn't already know, probably the biggest announcement is, well, you know it. Cletus is going to be there too. He's driving a new boat. It's brand new to him. I don't want to say too much about it other than it's a competitive New Zealand hull that has a potential to kind of really disrupt the A400 class. I'll let him lead onto that, but I know he's going to come out and be competitive. I'm pretty sure Spicy Spence is going to be there, so come on out to Port Angeles. It's a 2-day event now, Saturday and Sunday. You don't want to miss it. It's probably going to be one of the biggest race events of our summer in our sport. So don't miss it. And we're going to sign this out. Got to get to work. Got to get the boats ready. Got to get the house ready for Brad and Daniel to come here. Can't wait. We'll see you at the track.